A newborn shark is hiding in the warmest, safest water in its world. The shape gliding toward it through the reeds is an adult of its own kind, and it is not coming to protect it. 300 million years ago, in the drowned forests that became our coal, the most dangerous thing a young shark could meet wore its own face. We know this for one disturbing reason. The proof survived inside fossilized droppings. To understand the crime, you have to stand in the world that made it. The late Carboniferous, when Europe and North America sat fused on the equator, smothered in the first great forests Earth ever grew. Trees 30 meters tall, no flowers, no bird song. The air carried more oxygen than at any time before or since, and dragonflies the size of crows patrolled the canopy. Below them, black water spread for thousands of kilometers, warm, still, oxygen-starved swamps bleeding into brackish coastal lagoons. You would call this paradise. The fossil record calls it the coal forest. But paradise is just a trap that hasn't sprung yet, and this one was already set. The swamps were crowded with food. Early amphibians the length of crocodiles hauled themselves between pools. Lobe-finned fish, lungfish, and armored relatives filled the channels. Giant millipedes, longer than a person, Arthroplora, plowed through the leaf litter on land. If you were a hunter here, you would never go hungry. And if you were prey, every shadow in that black water was a reason to keep moving. The richest hunting grounds were the coastal lagoons, where fresh water met the sea and the young of 100 species were born. The top predator of this entire world used those lagoons too, but not the way you expect. Meet the ruler of the coal forest waters, Orthacanthus, a shark like nothing alive today. Picture an eel 3 meters long with a shark's head, a ribbon of dorsal fin down its back, and a single bony spine jutting from its skull like a mounted blade. Its teeth gave it away, each a double-fanged, three-pointed hook built to hold prey that fought back. From the Craddock bone bed of Baylor County, Texas, paleontologist Gary Johnson traced these teeth across millions of years. 10 feet of muscle, a skull spine, jaws lined with tricuspid blades. It prowled the channels like a modern bull shark, slipping between salt and fresh. And like a bull shark, it kept a nursery. What it did inside that nursery is the reason we are here. Most films about this animal lead with its jaws. I think the jaws are the least interesting thing it left behind. The real evidence came out the other end. In 2016, working the Minto coal field of New Brunswick, Canada, Trinity College Dublin researcher Éadhain O'Gogan split open fossilized droppings 300 million years old. They were unmistakable, coiled in a tight spiral because Orthacanthus had a corkscrew-shaped gut that signed every dropping it made. And packed inside that spiral, like seeds in a fruit, were teeth, tiny teeth, the teeth of baby Orthacanthus. The apex predator of this world was eating the next generation of itself. Picture the lagoon at its worst, a drought or a lean season, swamps shrinking, prey thinning, salt creeping in. The adults retreat to the same sheltered nurseries where their young were born. If you were a juvenile shark in that lagoon, the safest place in your world had just become the most dangerous. This is the part every headline gets slightly wrong. We can't prove an adult ate its own direct offspring, only that big Orthacanthus ate small Orthacanthus. Howard Falcon Lan of Royal Holloway, who co-authored the study, was blunt. We don't know why. The best guess is the oldest one in nature. When the food runs out, you eat what's nearest. Every lost world on this channel has had a monster. This one's monster was a parent. Then the forests began to die. Around 305 million years ago, the climate dried. The great coal swamps fractured into isolated pockets, the equator's rainforests breaking into islands of green, an event geologists now call the Carboniferous Rainforest Collapse. The drowned paradise that had fed Orthacanthus for millions of years was draining away beneath it. The shark held on. It pushed into the rivers and lakes of the Permian, surviving long after its world had gone. But its lineage was running out of water and out of time. There was no asteroid, no single catastrophe, just a world that dried out faster than these sharks could follow the water. Orthacanthus did not live to see the dinosaurs. Its last xenocanth relatives clung on into the early Mesozoic before vanishing. Their drowned forests became the coal we burn today, the fuel of our world pulled from the grave of theirs. But the behavior didn't die with them. Off the Carolinas right now, a sand tiger shark is pregnant, and inside her, the largest embryo is hunting and eating its own siblings before any of them is born. Biologist Stuart Springer documented it decades ago. The strongest pup devours the rest in the womb. 300 million years apart, same answer. The fossil record is full of crimes still waiting for someone to read the evidence. A spiral of stone, a mouthful of tiny teeth. Every week, this channel reopens another cold case buried for hundreds of millions of years. This was never the story of one shark. Orthacanthus didn't invent eating its young, and it didn't take the habit to the grave. Evolution keeps reaching for the same dark answer. It just keeps changing the mouth.